This is just a test. You do want to go to heaven, not hell. I heard hell is pretty hot. Pretty, like, really hot. I mean, they don't even let you have air conditioners down there, which... What's up, everybody, my family? Listen, I'm in the APMG store today. I want to talk about, a new beginning, right? Closing out one chapter, opening up a new one. For me, such a huge deal. So I wanted to do it as justice for the content, for the archives, whatever. To talk about APMG briefly, talk about the history, kind of how it started, where we're at, kind of this year's journey. I mean, 8 years. Corrected myself on a previous vlog. I think it said close to 10, but I checked it's more around 8 years that we've been having this, and the conceptual idea of APMG and how it started, and now we're coming to the close of it. I mean, a huge deal, right? So, but no, APMG started, like the concept, the idea started. It was like a midweek Bible study. My dad was up speaking, and it wasn't the title of his sermon at all or anything like that, but talking, he said something within the sermon. Now, I'm in the back in the sound booth at that time, which was like all of our production was up there. And within the sermon, he said, all people matter to God. And I kind of like, it just hit me, right? For some reason, I'm back there, it hit me. So I wrote it down, like, all people matter to God, blah, blah, blah. And I just went home, and I was like, man, that's a great, like, statement. I mean, it's like, that's a true statement. I mean, it's a great kind of cause. It's a great standard. It's everything. So from there, I took that idea, and I was like, man, that's like a for real t-shirt type of thing, man. So went to the drawing board, had one vendor that I was dealing with at that time. So, we just came up with a standard shirt, right, that said, all people matter to God, had like Bishop Jack C. Vaughn on it as a quote, and we printed off some gray shirts. I think, it was gray at that time. Printed those off, and it was just a shirt that we just did, kind of hand out, things like that. So it was very so much, evangelistic center, church center, like very much centered on the population here. So started there, and then I was like, that's cool. It's like of course the title is cool, the name of it is very catchy, and it's a powerful statement, but it's like I want to make it fashionable, right? So I was like, I really want to grow this. And if you watch me, if you don't know me personally, but follow the vlog, which you should know me by now, but I'm very much so take an idea and I'm gonna grow it, right? I believe in failing forward, so as long as we're trying something new, but I'm gonna push it. Like, let's see what we can do. Let's push this thing to the limit. So it went from that time, like, man, I want to make this fashionable and something that you don't necessarily have to be like coming to this church to really understand or get. I want to push it well beyond that. So I started to go to the drawing board as far as making designs and how do we do it. From all people matter to God, it's like, how do I shorten that to make it like something? So we just took that, and of course we came up with APMG, of course the first letter of each word. So APMG became kind of like the brand concept, and from there we started to develop, kind of different shirts and hoodies, and started to get into all these different type of design concepts, and from there started to catch on, right? Had people would start to wear it, and it became a conversation piece that people would talk about, and people would wear it in the store and say, what does APMG mean? And it became a piece to say, it's all people matter to God. And people are like, oh my God, I love that. I love what that message stands behind. So, because if there's anything that this world needs, I know we can all agree on, is needs more love, right? And the love towards everybody, right? If they may look different from me, they talk different cultures, sizes, whatever, it's just everybody needs love. And one thing is true, that all people matter to God. No matter who you are, God is that central point, and He loves all of us, and all of us matter to Him. So it just caught on. So we went from there to develop, and the more it caught on, I'm like, man, I need to, take this from this small idea and make this kind of a thing so the world can be impacted by this. So, we got into the online store and kind of got into to tagging it ourselves and kind of really making it a real full force clothing brand. So for the past, I would say, even though we started 8 years ago, it took a little bit of time for it to grow into where it is now. Even the store that you see that we're shooting this vlog in is, it used to be like a store that had like books in it, and it was called our bookstore at that time, but came and totally gutted this out, modernized this space, and this became the APMG store, and then we did the kind of online store, and then it's just spread it from there. So it's been a wonderful journey. May well say, Justin, well, if it's been such a great journey, like why is this chapter or this book ending for you? And it's just because my life has changed. It's altered a little bit. You hear me talk about my daughter, you hear me talk about the latest vlog was just me kind of expressing kind of time and energy and mental space. So right now I'm just at a different space, and it takes a commitment to really grow this brand to where I want to see it. It's going to take a big commitment, and right now I just have so much going on that it's best for my time, my energy, is to just kind of close up shop, right, and call it quits. But it was a wonderful journey for all those who have supported. We're still doing the sales. Like, everything must go. Like, I may go up to 70. Matter of fact, if you're watching this video right now, if you go to the online store, apmgclothing.com, and you put in the promo code END, END, put that in, you'll get 70% off online. So just for watching it and supporting me, again, type in that promo code when you go online, ENDN, and you'll get 70% off your purchase. So thank you. It's been a journey, but a necessary ending to new beginnings, so new beginnings can start. But excited. This space, you hear it here first if you're watching the vlog, kind of a church, but it's going to be a coffee shop. We're going to turn this and revamp this space for the church, so that's going to be pretty dope. I'm excited about that. Do a lot of stuff, flat screens. It's going to be dope. It's going to be a really dope concept. So okay, moving to that phase in the church, into that to that stage of this project. But for me, man, I'm excited about what's to come. You'll be taking this journey. You already taking it, but you'll continue to take this life after APMG. Like, what does it mean? But it's been so much. It's been a big part of my life for a long time. My wife will tell you, it's like, late at night, this concept, man, I got this, what do you think? And kind of developing this and investing heavy money into this project, and kind of seeing the return of people rocking it. We out at the mall, whether somebody's on, like I'm wearing it, I saw somebody wearing it, and out of state and all this. The support has just been overwhelming. Like, have my repeat customers, who you are, those that rock with APMG all the time. Thank you so much for rocking with me for a long time. But it's coming to a close, man. It's about time. So I'm at peace with it. I think it was a right decision and a good choice for me. So we're moving on to a lot of other things. But if you got your APMG, man, you got a classic item, man. You know what I'm saying? That's limited now. Won't be having that anymore. But thank you again. Can't say thank you enough for your support. I'm excited about what's coming next for me. It's always gonna be something with Justin. Always. Justin always got something. So we'll figure out what's next. Until then, I'll see you all again. Promo code END, 70% off just for you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. APMG for life. It's always gonna be around. Talk to you soon. Peace.